Hello and welcome to Morning Coffee and Guitar. I'm James. Today I have my Top of the Rock mug from New York City. My son brought this back from his high school choir trip. That was pre-COVID. I think it was 2019. Anyway, it's a pretty cool mug and he knows what to get me. I also have my American original 1950s Stratocaster, left-handed, in Olympic white. This particular guitar I bought on Reverb. I didn't get it new. I have an American Vintage 2 Stratocaster, which I bought new when they first came out, and those replaced the original series. A couple of years later, I was just getting the bug to get one of these, and I found one on Reverb for a good price, and it was in pristine condition. I love it. So what are we talking about today? The music I was playing in the intro there is something that I found from one of my favorite YouTube channels, the Studio Rats, with James Ivey and Paul Drew. Paul Drew being the guitar player. And I stumbled across their videos a few years back, and I really like Paul Drew's playing. Everything he does sounds good. It's very tasteful playing. He always has a great sound, great tone. As I watch their videos, I realize that everything he plays really isn't that difficult, but the ideas are just new to me. It's stuff I haven't heard anybody else playing. So I find myself occasionally pulling up one of their videos and just looping a section that he's playing, slowing it down and trying to figure out what he's doing. One thing he likes to do is add ninths in these arpeggiated chords, and that's pretty cool. So let's talk about that. This piece here, he starts on an E at the 5th string, 7th fret. There's your 9. So he's playing the root at the 7th fret of the 5th string, the 5th at the 9th fret of the 4th string, and the 9th at the 11th fret of the 3rd string. The 9th is an F sharp, right? And that's a bit of a stretch there. And while you're holding most of those down, you need to take your index finger and put it on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. That's awkward. That note is your G sharp, which makes it an E major chord. You go back down and hit the root again. So that's E major. The second chord is C sharp minor. So the fingering for the first 3 notes is the same. Root, 5th, 9th. Then you take your first finger over to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And that's C minor, 9th. And he's back to E major. And C minor. And he slides down, plays an open A. So that's an A9. It's not major or minor, doesn't have a 3rd in it, but having that open B string, that's your 9th. Then he comes over here to the B. It's going to be a major chord. So that's starting on the 6th string. It's not too hard to do. Then we're back to C sharp and E. It finishes with A on the 6th string to B. And it ends with this F sharp minor with a couple of open strings to an open E 9 chord there. Pretty nice, tasty stuff. Anyway, I learned all that just from watching the Studio Rats and a few of the examples that Paul Drew plays. It really had me hooked. Always looking for new ideas, and things that you don't see too often. I will likely showcase a few more Paul Drew licks that I've gleaned from their videos. He plays a lot of stuff. Some of it I can't attempt to copy, but some of it I do figure out, and it's all really cool. Here's another example. It's a little bit easier, and it's short. It's going to go from C to D to E, and he only plays the third. It's going to be a minor third on the E. The C and the D is just root 5/9, and it goes by pretty quick. Pretty cool stuff. Well, thanks for joining me today for Morning Coffee and Guitar. I'll be back real soon. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Drink up.